gonna say on air right now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another class today. Sorry.
Nice job. Hello, I'm Mr. Hoven. This is Zach. He's trying to help out. Hope you had a great break. I am not here today, as I told you guys on Tuesday before you left for Thanksgiving break. So I am curriculum writing.
Did you eat a lot of turkey?
And we're going to go ahead and go through class today and what you guys are going to be expecting. So now that everyone's here and the substitute has taken attendance, we're going to pass this sheet out. So the first sheet they're going to look at looks like this. It's up on the table in my room, and you're going to go ahead and pause this video, pass this out, go over the directions, then come back. Do not start the video until you have, or do not start the activity until you've gone over the directions and come back here for further instruction. Go ahead and pause the video now, hand out the sheets, go over the directions, then come back here. Okay, and we're back.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back. So what you're going to be doing right now is you're going to be classifying these sentences as statements for or against imperialism, just to get us back in the mindset of what imperialism is, the idea of a bigger country trying to take over a smaller one for its own gain. You must write out the complete sentence in the spot. You can't just number them and write the numbers down. You can't abbreviate. It's the entire sentence in this section. Please go ahead and pause the video right now. Have the students complete this. Make sure that they put each one of these in one of the sections, whether it's for or against imperialism. Once you are done, then come back. Pause this now. Give them some time to work. Alrighty, so what we're going to be doing right now is we're going to be going over this. There is a key that is on my desk. So you please use the key to go over this. Make sure everyone has the correct answers. Then we're going to be moving on. Once you have gone over this with the class, then come back to this video and we'll continue on for the rest of class. So go ahead and pause me now. Go over this. Use the key that's on my desk and then come back. Pause us now. Alrighty, we're back. So we're going to continue on the theme of imperialism today and looking at examples, non-examples of imperialism, kind of going back to our learning target. Ooh, learning target that's up on the board. I can identify the both examples and non-examples of imperialism. It's up there. Yeah, it's not back here.
Sorry.
Alrighty, so the next activity you're going to do, you're going to hand this out. Students, each group will get 2 of these in plastic sheets. These 2 of these in plastic sheets will be used to read. You're going to read through each statement right now without anything else. Each group gets 2 of these. You read through each one. Anything else. Once each group has completed reading through these as a group, again, the small groups you're sitting with, then come back. We'll instruct the next worksheet to be handed out, and we'll be going on and continuing an imperialism activity. Pause this now. Hand this out 2 for each group. Make sure that they read them. Nothing else at this point. Come on back. We'll give you the next set of directions.
Don't go ahead. Don't be a bum.
Thank you. So pause this now. Okay, we're back. Now, please hand this out. Every student should receive one. They're all up on the table. Every student receives one of these. Go over the directions, then come back to us before you start. Do we start before coming back to Mr. Hoven and Zach?
No.
No, we don't. Good call on that one. Read the directions. Come back to us. All right, we're back. So by now you've read the directions and you have learned that you're going to be taking these imperialist statements and you're going to be classifying them because we're basically looking at reasons countries imperialize. This is for economic, military, white man's burden, and this also has humanitarian, like doing things that kind of, it's closely associated to white man's burden. You are going to classify each one of these documents, A, B, C, or D, as one of them is an economic reason, one of them is military, one of them is white man's burden, and one of them is humanitarian reasons. Once you have classified them, you are then going to leave a quote from the statement to support your classification of that statement as what type of imperialism it might be. To recap, just one more time, because this is one of the last times you're going to see us today, you are going to go back to the readings you received as a group that you read through, and that was it earlier. You're going to classify each one of those readings as economic reason or a military reason, white man's burden, or humanitarian reasons. Again, the reasons countries imperialize. And you're going to take a quote from each statement that supports that statement being classified as economic, military, white man's burden, or humanitarian reasons. That's what you're working on right now. If you finish that and there is time in class left, please come back. If not, just work on this through. We'll come back, touch base when I'm back in class tomorrow, and kind of pick up from there. If you do finish this, come back to us. We've got one more activity that you can work on. Pause this now. Get to work on this activity here. If you finish before class is over, come back. If not, don't worry about it. Pause this now. All right, you're back. That means you've been working really well as a group and really well as a class. So you are moving on to the last thing. Because again, we are going to start focusing on examples of U.S. imperialism throughout history starting on Tuesday, tomorrow. So there are these in plastic sheets around, and there's directions that go with them. And each group is going to receive a group of these little cards. It looks like it says Manifest Destiny, Hawaii annexation, things like that.
Wow.
And you have to classify those things as imperialism or examples of isolation neutrality. So go ahead and, when you pause, this is the last thing we're doing for class today. You are going to, every group gets a sheet of this in a plastic sheet. They're on the front table. That's that way. And every group's going to get a set of these terms. And you're going to place them in imperialism or isolation neutrality on this sheet. Just kind of a reintroduction to those terms. We'll go over them tomorrow. So don't worry about going over them. Just get them, talk about them with your group, get them classified. Hopefully you're towards the end of class by now. And when you're finished, you'll be heading out for the day. All right, that's about wraps things up for today. Yep. Have a great day. If you get to this, awesome. Work on it. If not, don't worry about it. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for coming out.